Welcome in My Ideas Trading YouTube channel. In this video, we will discuss trend of Pakistan stock market index, its performance during year 2020, and we would also try to articulate its outlook during year 2021. To visualize the outlook of 100 index during 2021, it's really important to first analyze the trend of the stock market. Not only the current trend but also the trend in which index is moving during few past years. So for that we have displayed monthly candle chart in front of you. It's this light shaded channel shows its right now current short term trend, whereas these yellow color two lines are showing its a longer trend, and this orange color is showing its one strong support zone which previously acted as resistances. Aside, we have also displayed Bollinger band, and subsequently we would also discuss its RSI and MACD. If we analyze all these candles, it is at the first look it gives you an impression that the trend of the stock market is downward. If we just forget this area and just focus on this complete area, we can clearly make out that the index was moving in downtrend. Because see here, this is the top which market formulated during year 2017, then it's formed a bottom, then next top was this which was lower than this, then market again formulated this bottom was again lower than this, then market formulated this top which was again lower than this top, and then finally this bottom was formulated and which was lower than this bottom. So here we are clear that till this point market is moving in downtrend because every top is lower than the previous top and every bottom is lower than the previous bottom. So we are clear here that the index is moving during this time frame in downward trend. So during 2017 market formulated its top which was 52,880, then it's formulated its bottom in 2020 which was at 27,000. However, if we see the movement from here, the index started moving within this same channel. If we see these two lines, it formulates a channel. So market started moving in this channel. This was upswing, then downswing, then again upswing, then it was downswing as well as it was consolidation over here. After consolidation, it started moving upside and it is still moving upside. So during this time frame when market was here, it was a transition zone, or we can say it was one of the moments which rarely comes, that market was at this state once here, once here and once here, and this is the time frame when price was rejected from upside and it moved downside. Again over here the price was rejected from upside and it ended up in moving downside. Same was here. So this moment was, if market has to continue its the trend in which it was moving since 2017, it was required to move downside from here, which it did not. So it selected to move upside. Once it has moved upside, it has left this area. It was trying to leave this area. It was a difficult proposition because everyone who has the knowledge of technical analysis, and specifically if we talk about the traditional traders, they must be looking at this point, and most of them would have different opinion. Few out of them must have been thinking that the index should move upside, and most of them should have been thinking that the index should from here should start its downward trend, because every time once market comes over here it turns down because it is in overall downtrend, but finally year, they all came on one point after the struggle of 4 months. They all were convinced that the sentiment of the market is so, the things are pretty good, the index should move upside. So finally, after 4 months struggle, index leave this area and moved upside. Now, if we see trend from here to here, this is one period trend. This is the trend which we were talking about. It was of years. Now if we talk about this year, the current year 2020, the index started moving from here and now it has left this all area. Now it has left this area. It has formulated new top which is above than this. Now it means that the transition has happened. The index is moving now upside. Now what will be the next move or next area in which the index would move? Now it has to make new track or new destination in this region. We can conclude from all this movement and getting out of this region, now the index is clear to move upside. Now if we talk about short term trend during current year, the index has transitioned from this trend to another trend. This trend during year 2021 would be in new arena. It won't be going in this area because it has strong support over here which was a resistance during 5 years. 5 years index has not crossed this area. So it means that this is now a very strong support for the index. Index would stay upside this area and move towards some other resistance areas, which is first resistance area is 47,100 and then the second resistance area would be 52,000. So it is very likely that here we can see the index moving like this in this area, and then over here we may see consolidation or retracement or correction. Then the next move would be here in this area, and then again we may see resistance in this area. So if we talk about candlestick chart, clearly during 2021 index seems moving in these areas. So we are very confident that during 2021 first half move would be in this area, and after hitting this resistance area it may come down and retrace, and after consolidation once it moves upside this area would be critical. If index closes above this area it can move further towards this area, but if it doesn't cross this area it may come down towards this like this from this top. But again it would have very strong support over here. Price won't be going below this support area, and at this point and moment we would be able to see whether the index is further going up or coming down on this track. Now we can have a quick look at RSI and MACD. If we see RSI here, it shows the overall movement towards downside. It formulated this bottom, moved upside, but again it was because out of this channel that it after hitting this area it again retested this point, and now once it has started upside, now it has confirmed that from these two bottoms that RSI wanted to move upside, so the index moves upside. Now it is clearly moving upside. It has lot of margin over here. Previously once in 2017 it formulated its top at 52,000, RSI was at 80, so it still has the potential to move towards this area, and it seems like moving towards this area. If RSI moves in this area it has all the reasons to move index to the previous top, and from there it can take correction. It will not move like a straight line. It may have corrections and retracements. The next correction becomes from this level, and from after hitting 63 it may take bit retracement, but it would remain in this area, and from here it would again move upside, and once it hits 70 margin it would again get a bit pressure and may come down. Right now it's at 58, and because of the long duration, the bigger time frame chart, it would take lot of time to hit 70 margin. Till that it can clearly hit its projected targets. So on a bigger time frame, which is monthly time frame, RSI is very hopeful of index movement towards upside. Likewise, if we see the MACD blue line is clearly upside. Histograms are continuously increasing in size. Distance is continuously increasing from red line. So the momentum of the index on the monthly time frame is very aggressive. It is very strong and shows very bullish trend. There is nothing like it is taking correction. So it will take lot of time if it has to retract it. If you see, the momentum was started from this point, however it was retraced after taking this time momentum and it came over here. So if we say that the trend which was started in 2019, it was corrected over here, and again during 2020 it has started strong bullish upside momentum. Before that, just see, this was the trend which was shown by the MACD, that after hitting 52,000 area, MACD continuously showed downtrend, and same happened in spite of the fact that in between index was moving upside and downside. The MACD clearly showed that the index on the bigger time frame is moving downward. So here the things are very optimistic and market is moving strongly upside. So as per the bigger time frame, that the monthly candle chart, we can clearly see that the index have all the indications to move upside. We can finally conclude that during 2021 time frame, if we extrapolate, this is the region where candle would be formulate, and formulating candle over here would allow the index to hit its next resistance area, which is 47,000. Thank you very much for watching this video. If there any change happens, we would timely analyze the trend and would again apprise about the forecasted movement of the index. We suggest you may subscribe our channel to see the latest videos on trend of 100 index and forecasted movements of 100 index for planning of your trade activities. Once again, thank you very much for watching my Ideas Trading YouTube channel.